Okay, good morning, good morning. If you're finding me for the first time, my name is Penny. I come here 4 to 5 days a week. My goal is to inspire you, to hope that you can listen and learn, so you can learn something that is going to help you live a life with purpose. And if you're catching on today for the first time, we are doing this book. We are talking about our finances. We are talking about budgeting. I found this book in a bookstore. It costed me $5, but it's been such a rewarding book. So come with us, learn with us, and share this video. We are regular people inviting you in our regular day-to-day life. We are an average person on social media. We've not made it. Yesterday we went through the stages of the levels where you are, and where are those levels, or the levels are here on this other book. We went through the levels that all of us are in, and we agreed that we all need to identify, what level you are on. I don't know where I put them, but you can go and watch the yesterday video. So yesterday we identified, where we all need to be. Everybody knows where you are. So from where you are, you're going to work on your finances, because some of you are still dependent, some of you are financially stable, some of you are able to save, some of you are investing, depending on, different parts of your life where you are. Paris, good morning. So now, today we want to do our financial checkup. That is where we are. This is ending chapter 1. You have to do your financial checkup. So take a piece of pen and paper and write this, so that way you have something to reference, because you can hear something, then after a while you forget about that thing real quick, because there's so much going on. So you need to, number one, to assess your net worth. If you had to sell everything that you have today, if everything that you owned, your house, your car, whatever, the savings, you need to find out how much you're worth. People always associate net worth with the richest people. Even us, we are people. We need to evaluate our net worth. Find out how much money you're worth. Number 2, calculate your debt. I didn't bring the book, my calendar. I forgot my calendar at home. At the end of my calendar, to the right, if you don't have a calendar, just buy a regular book. At the end of the calendar, to the right, write how much you owe if you are in debt. If you're not in debt, that's good for you. But some of us are in debt. At my age, I've done so many things, and I run a business, so I'm in debt. If you're in debt, write your debt. How much do you owe? Remember, the first thing is how much do you have. Then number 3, set your financial goals based on how much your net worth is and how much debt you have. Then number 4, if you have one stream of income, take time and think of ways you can increase your streams of income. Not one, streams. You need at least minimum 4. Minimum. You need to have 4 ways that are going to bring money into your account every month. At least make them 4. If you only have 1, you're doing very bad. If you have 2, you're 1 step ahead. If you have 3, you're doing a good job. If you have 4, that's going to take you out of that debt. Or if you don't have debt, it's going to increase your net worth. Okay? Number 5, I'm working on that extremely hard. Have an emergency fund. It is impossible to have an emergency fund, believe me. Once you've saved up, you've put like $1,000, $2,000, however amount of money you've put aside. As soon as you finish putting it aside, something comes and takes that money. When you have an emergency fund, if you borrow it for an emergency, you need to take that money back. Okay? Number 6, you need to save for your retirement. Or Paris has the levels yesterday we covered. Is you're dependent, you're self-sufficient, you're stable, you're secure, you're flexible, and you have abundance. Thank you, Paris. That is amazing. Very good. You took the notes. So yesterday we tried to figure out where you are. So regardless of the age you are. I'm 50, and unfortunately I did not do what I'm telling you guys to do because I learned some of these things a little late. Save for your retirement. That is number 6. Make sure you're putting money away for your retirement. Don't wait when you are like 60 or 70 is when you're thinking about your retirement. Retirement starts at 18. Once you turn 18 years old, buy a life insurance with living benefits. Start putting money away for your retirement. If you're working for a company that offers a retirement plan, take it. Number 7, buy life insurance with living benefits. Depending on your age, you need insurance, not just life insurance. You need health insurance. You need dental insurance, because one of the things that can put you in poverty is your health. Once you start getting sick, you will not afford to pay for the hospital bill. In America, if you go into the hospital, it's $4,000 to $5,000. So once you get into that health situation, you're better off paying $100 or $50 a month for insurance, health insurance, life insurance, just in case something happens, you're covered. Do not live without insurance. Those people who are in Kenya, you need to have NHIF. And if you're one of my followers today and you cannot afford NHIF, reach out to me. I think I can buy 2 people NHIF for a year. It's like $60 a year. So since I'm talking about that, for my faithful followers, I'm going to buy 2 people health insurance in Kenya. And I don't give you the money. I just need to pay the plan. Okay, that's number 7. Okay, number 8, create income. Okay, save the income, spend the income, borrow from somebody, so that way you can increase that money. Once you've created that income, first of all, you have to sit. In fact, I went the wrong way. Plan how you're going to create income. Once you've created the income, save some of the money, spend some of the money, borrow some money so you can invest, in that order. And then finally, if you have $100, save $10. Invest $10 in something that can grow. Give $10 to a charity, or if you have a debt, reduce your debt and spend $70 on your regular bills. And in this book, some of the things they are telling you, the most unexpected things that can come your way that you need to be prepared for. They've highlighted 7. Emergency room visits if you're not well, that is sickness. If you have a car, your car can break down depending on what car and year of a car you're driving. Emergency pet care. In America, they've included pet care, because yesterday somebody told me they spent $4,000 on a cat. I'm sorry. I'm not going to spend that much money. The cat needed surgery and she paid $4,000. I'm not. But you know, again, it's culture. Some people, their pet is their life. Okay, that is like their everything. Okay. Number 4, I'm reading the unexpected expenses. Last minute travel. When you're suddenly traveling and you're going somewhere, something has happened. And then you have a toothache. Toothache falls under the emergency room visit. When a toothache starts, you're not going to be able to do anything. If you own a home, anything can break in your home. And number 7, you can lose your job. And then the other thing is, you can go through a divorce. Okay, you can either have a marriage ending, or somebody has decided they no longer need you, or you can lose your spouse. Your spouse can die. If you're married and you've been living on 2 incomes, now suddenly the other person is gone. So those are the things that you're supposed to be prepared for. Thank you for listening. Please share this video. I hope I've inspired you. I hope you listened and learned 1 or 2 things that is going to help you make your life a little more comfortable. You want your life to be in first class. You don't want to be in economy for so long. And you need to get to first class to know the benefits of of first class. Don't just get comfortable in economy. And you know, people say that we are all going to die someday, but before you die, make your journey a little comfortable for you and your family. And that's why we like to talk about our money. That's why we like to talk our finances. And that is why we try to encourage everyone to try and live a life with purpose. Don't just wake up and just walk around. The money that you are supposed to spend on things that are supposed to be productive is going to be created by you. Yes, my daughter Sydney, you called me. Good morning. Yeah, I declined your call. You finally got to Facebook. Yeah, every day, Sydney, at 9, I'm on Facebook, so you can call me, mommy. So you need to make your journey as comfortable as possible. And if you came from poverty, there is something I forgot to say yesterday, and I remembered it later. Some of us came from poverty. Once we make a little money, not through money working for us, once we work for our money, we start overbuying things. We start buying so many things because we have trauma of what we didn't have. You buy so many shoes, you buy a big house, you spend so much time trying to make up for what you didn't have. That PTSD, that trauma, is going to take your children back into poverty. So if you thought you grew up in poverty, your children are going to grow up in poverty too, because now you're employed, you're a nurse, you're a doctor, you're an engineer, you're living from paycheck to paycheck. It doesn't matter what you do for a career. It doesn't matter how much money you earn. It is how you're planning that money and what you're saving for the future. A lot of people who make a lot of money end up being broke because they are buying so many things. And yesterday we said it is very expensive to purchase starters. If you're doing things to show people, nobody cares. Don't do things to show people. Don't buy a house for people to see. Don't buy a car for people to see. Don't do things for people. Do things that are within your budget. Do things that you can afford. If your money is not working for you, there is a lifestyle you cannot afford. But if your money is working for you, that lifestyle, you can afford it. We are not obligated. There is nowhere where we've been told that we need to show people that we are doing well. Nobody, you don't owe anybody on how you're doing. You owe yourself a nice retirement. You owe yourself a nice emergency fund. You owe yourself a nice life policy, life insurance policy, especially for those of you who have children. You owe yourself a peaceful night where you're not worried what you're going to eat tomorrow. And once you gain that financial independence, you're going to feel the difference. Thank you for watching. Share this video. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that. I truly appreciate your support. And I am not without you guys. I won't be here talking if you guys are not here every day to come and listen in and support me. So I need those 2 people that I'm going to gift a policy, health insurance in Kenya. And I'll pay for you guys for a whole year. Then the next year you'll pick it up. Thank you, and God bless you.